In the previous podcast, we discussed urban tree establishment and how early care determines whether newly planted trees survive and grow. Today, we're going to move further along the tree life cycle into long-term maintenance, specifically pruning cycles and canopy management. Because while early care is critical, trees require ongoing management throughout their lives. And pruning is one of the most important tools arborists use to guide that growth. Let's start with a key idea. Pruning is not just about removing branches. It is about directing growth, improving structure, and managing risk over time. In urban forestry, pruning is often organized into cycles. A pruning cycle is a scheduled system where trees are pruned at regular intervals. For example, a city may operate on a 5 or 7 year pruning cycle. This means that each tree is pruned once during that period. The purpose of a pruning cycle is consistency. Instead of reacting to problems as they arise, arborists proactively maintain tree structure and health. Now let's talk about how pruning objectives change over time. Young trees require structural pruning. This focuses on developing a strong framework. Arborists select a dominant leader, space branches appropriately, and remove defects early. This reduces the likelihood of future structural problems. As trees mature, pruning objectives shift. The focus becomes maintenance pruning. This includes removing deadwood, reducing risk, and maintaining clearance from infrastructure. In mature trees, pruning must be done carefully. Excessive pruning can stress the tree and reduce its ability to produce energy. Now let's talk about canopy management. The urban canopy is not just a collection of individual trees. It is a system. Managing canopy involves maintaining overall structure, density, and distribution. Pruning plays a role in shaping how the canopy develops over time. For example, maintaining clearance over roads and sidewalks ensures safe access. Managing canopy density can improve light penetration and reduce wind resistance. Now let's consider risk management. Regular pruning reduces the likelihood of branch failure. Removing dead or weak branches lowers risk. Reducing end weight on long limbs decreases mechanical stress. This is especially important in areas with high public use. Now let's talk about timing. Pruning can be performed at different times of year depending on species and objectives. Dormant season pruning is common because it reduces stress and improves visibility of structure. However, some pruning may be done during the growing season. Timing may also be influenced by pest and disease considerations. Now let's consider efficiency. In large urban forestry programs, pruning cycles help organize work. Crews can move systematically through areas. This improves efficiency and ensures that all trees receive attention. Now let's connect pruning to long-term outcomes. Trees that are pruned regularly develop stronger structure. They require less corrective work later. They are less likely to fail during storms, and they provide more consistent benefits. Now let's connect this to canopy goals. Maintaining canopy is not just about planting trees. It is about sustaining them over time. Pruning is one of the key practices that supports long-term canopy health. For the ISA Urban Forest Professional Exam, focus on pruning concepts. You should understand the purpose of pruning cycles, the difference between structural and maintenance pruning, how pruning reduces risk, and how pruning supports long-term canopy management. Questions may involve identifying appropriate pruning strategies for different tree stages. Pruning is one of the most powerful tools in arboriculture. It shapes how trees grow, how they function, and how they interact with the urban environment. In the next podcast, we'll continue with arboricultural practices by exploring tree removal cycles and replacement planning, and how cities manage the transition from aging trees to new canopy. You've been listening to the Arborist-podcast. Our goal is to grow our collective knowledge, one domain at a time. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, share, and subscribe to help us keep this momentum. Until next time, let's keep growing this community together.